Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing to make sure everything is working. Am I getting audio? Okay, it looks like I'm getting audio, so everything should be good to go. Welcome back. It's me again. I'm going to be doing this until about 4 p.m. Eastern, which gives me, like, I don't know, an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes to go ahead and give this game a shot. So let's go ahead and continue. Honestly, I don't remember where we left off. I think the last thing we did was we found out that, or we talked to a triad as we're trying to figure something out. Oh yeah, the assassination of the Soapland manager. He seems to have been assassinated by someone from the Liumang, which is the Chinese triad, and so now we are trying to figure out who did it, and we talked to a lower ranking member of the triads. That was the same guy who tried to extort a bunch of homeless people, and so after that, I don't remember. I think everyone went home and they were going to go back to Hello Work to see if they could get a job over at the docks. So that's where we are right now. But in the meantime, because I got very excited that I finally had a fourth character in the party that unfortunately was very underleveled from where I was, I've gone around and done stuff. So she's now at level 18 and her job rank is now at level 9. So the character is definitely far better equipped than they were. Their gear, for the most part, has been upgraded as well. So they're not exactly a powerhouse, but they're doing a whole lot better than they were. So hopefully that will all come in. I've also done a lot more of the part-time hero stuff. I've done some of the rescue stuff. And I've just generally played the game a little bit more since the last time we saw each other. Dragon Cart, I did the Pegasus Cup, I did the Cerberus Cup. Looks like I still need to do the Phoenix Cup and potentially another rival race, which I'm assuming is what this is all about up here. But in the meantime, I figured that I really need to start pushing and getting further in the plot, and I figured today was a good day to do that. So yeah, the next thing for me to do is to go over to Hello Work now that I've, hey, a letter. Now that I'm done doing what I was supposed to do. But before we do that, I've made myself curious because I found a ladder. I think that ladder leads down into the lower levels of the pier. So maybe I don't need to go there. Instead, we're going to head on over to Hello Work. And as always, got a few side quests done. If you want to see those, which they were all very entertaining, then I very strongly suggest you buy this game, because it should be on sale right now until tomorrow. I believe it's Golden Week, and so I think the game's on sale for like $10. And if that's the case, I cannot recommend this game enough. It's absolutely phenomenal. I've had a lot of fun with it. I've apparently put in almost 40 hours of time into it, and I'm only in like chapter 5. So if you can, and if you're enjoying the playthrough, I cannot recommend enough to go ahead and get this game, because it is definitely worth it. But in the meantime, let's head over to Hello Work. Oh, and also, I feel incredibly silly that I was unaware that I could just get on a taxi anywhere, and I just haven't noticed it yet, so shame on me. Oh yeah, and I also can craft weapons. I can't get any of the DLC. I guess I can... Oh yeah, the pound mates. Oh yeah, I got Nancy. I'm kind of sad that that this happened off camera, but or off stream. But this was fantastic, and I gotta say, the quest to get Nancy is fantastic. So I hope that we get to see them again soon. But let's go ahead and head over to Hello Work. Which I don't think we've actually been to in a while, so it'll be fun to see, especially with Psycho in tow. Psycho? I always forget her name. Party. Edit. Of course. What? They actually don't tell me Psycho. I was correct. Yeah, how she's going to interact with these characters, because they all seem to have a lot to say, and that's, of course, keeping the party nice and lively. So let's go ahead, head on over. Oh, here we go. The Yokohama Trading Company. I'd heard they were in the market for part-timers only. Really? Apparently their shipments from China are picking up, and they need more dock workers to unload them. Then it's perfect timing. Could you get us assigned there? That'd be easy enough, but I've heard some not-so-great rumors about the Yokohama Trading Company.
No.
Like what? They mainly import expensive ingredients, like shark fin and abalone. It's all first-class stuff. Every Chinese restaurant in Japan is trying to buy from them because they sell them well below market prices.
Oh.
We've heard the same. You'd think they'd be selling large quantities for small profits, which could mean they might even lose money sometimes, yet they seem to be expanding quickly. What do the rumors have to say about that? The most common one is that it's some kind of fraud, like maybe the ingredients aren't first class after all. But then they change the labels to make them look higher grade. Otherwise, there'd be no explanation for how they could be profitable. I know it's just rumors, but are you sure you want to work at a place like that? Hell yeah, Kanbei-san. That's actually just the info we're looking for. Huh? We're gonna get jobs at this trading company and find evidence that they're frauds. Kasuga. Good gravy. So earnest. So this is another undercover investigation? Don't you think this is pretty risky?
No.
We know it is. But if we get cold, hard proof, Mabuchi will have no choice but to meet with us. Mabuchi is, the name of the supposed assassin. Mabuchi? The owner of the Yokohama Trading Company. At least I think he is. I see. So your goal here is just to meet with him? That only makes me worry more. Do you know Mabuchi, Kanbei-san? You stay here long enough, you eventually learn the name of a crime lord or two. But I imagine you know that. So does that have something to do with Nonomiya-san? Nonomiya-san? He was the Soapland manager who was executed. I won't say too much, but I will say I still feel like an employee of Otahime Land. And Nonomiya-san treated us well. I want to know why he died. I see. I can understand that, but please be careful. Not even the police can get close to Mabuchi and his gang of ruffians. One wrong move and your life may be in danger.
Hi.
It's okay. Survival is our first priority on the job. So, do you think you can get us those jobs? You're not exactly the type to change his mind once you make it up, are you? We'll be fine. We've got another new ally after all. So the young lady is with you? She has the craziest, most intense stare. A pleasure. Your party is getting pretty unique. In that case, let me get in touch with the client. It'll take me a few. But while you're looking, why not do some contract work?
Huh?
What do you mean?
So,
Well, with Otahime Land out of commission, you're back to being unemployed, right? And you only want this warehouse gig to get info. You're playing the long game, but you still need to have income.
oh.
True. There's been so much going down, I forgot we're basically broke again. Well, now that you have some experience under your belts, I should be able to find some work for you. Why don't you speak with Ririko over there about it? She takes a while to warm up to people, but her work is impeccable.
わかった。
I'll talk to her then. Thanks. Okay. Wait, am I... You'll be able to assign jobs to Kasuga and his party members at Hello Work. There are special... Oh, yep, this is it. I'm getting my job classes. Training in various jobs will improve Kasuga and his party members' overall status and abilities as well. So try them all and take our heroes to the next level. Kalu Kalei. Anything else? Nope. Fantastic.
春日というものですが。
知ってます。所長のお気に入りの元ホームレスの
The formerly homeless.
乙姫ランドが営業停止になったから新しい職を探したいってことでよろしいですか
Wait, did she just say he was,
はい、その
Kanbei-san's favorite?
どうすればいいですか、ね。
That's very cute.
まず所長を通して以外のご利用は初めてかと思いますのでこちらの施設の概要を説明します
はい、よろしく頼みます。
では説明します
Look at those outfits. You can change jobs at Hello Work. Each character is suited for different jobs, so be sure to choose ones that work for each party member. Jobs will become available as you progress through the main story. However, you will not be able to change to a job until you meet its prerequisites. Changing a character's job will cause them to wear a uniform associated with that job. You can freely select from the uniforms available. Oh, that's really neat.
と、まあこんなところですね。ご紹介できる職種は皆さん
So that explains why a pillar of light engulfs them when you first get into a random encounter.
ないかと思いますが、それが現実ということで受け止めてください。
はい。
I feel like I probably should have gone here and at least gotten to this, so that way I could have advanced the jobs a little bit before playing on stream. Ichiban Kasuga. Let's see what he's got. Hero and Freelancer. Apparently I qualify for Bodyguard. Host. Breaker. Foreman. Musician. Chef. Can't do Enforcer, not confident enough. Though I am really tickled that I am at a high enough level to do this stuff. Okay, so I have almost all the jobs open to me because I am ridiculous and all I know how to do is grind away. Capable of learning special host techniques to stay cool and collected while toppling enemies or stealing their shit. They are not sugarcoating it. Excels with a katana, capable of learning techniques that harm oneself to inflict even worse pain on the enemy. Woof. Pops and locks and drops enemies to the floor, capable of learning a variety of funky fresh dance moves to toy with and take down the enemy. Wields a mighty hammer to get it done. I think in his case, I'm going to go ahead and make him a breaker because that's where they keep seeming to want to push him to. But he's going to lose a lot of stuff. That's okay. Oh, that's lovely. And then they have, oh my goodness, what the heck is, what the heck is this? That's pretty neat. They've got his uniforms and then some special costumes, which I'm assuming I got for just purchasing the game. Well, you know what? Let's go with the normal breaker. I qualify for the job. Hooray! Let's see what Nanba's got. He can also be a breaker. Oh my goodness, look at Nanba. Look at Nanba. Look at how funky fresh he looks. Musician, which is basically a bard, it looks like, and a bodyguard. Given Nanba's general non-offensive capability, I think maybe I'm going to just go ahead and make him a musician. Okay, call him B. Nurse. Funeral suit. Oh my goodness, I can make him Goro Majima. I can put him in Majima's outfit. That's fantastic. He's going to be Majima. And let's see. Adachi, of course, he's got a whole ton of them. Bodyguard. Detective. Foreman, Enforcer, Breaker. Let's see what Enforcer... Wait, what was Enforcer? Capable of learning techniques to protect one ally. Yeah, so I think I'm going to go with Enforcer just because it's fairly close to Detective, but even more of a tank, and he is kind of a tank. Security Guard, Funeral Suit. Oh, he could be Kazuma Kiryu. Yeah, let's go for it. He's built like a fridge. Let's make him a fridge. Okay, and Psycho. Let's see what she's got. Barmaid. Hostess, and Idol. Capable of learning techniques to make complete fools of the enemy with cutesy movements or heal allies with an overflow of charm. Also makes her better against bullets. Capable of learning special hostess skills that have the enemy completely wrapped around her finger. I think in this case, I'm going to go ahead... Night Queen. Oh dear. That's a little naughty. And Dealer. Okay, what does it do, actually? Capable of learning techniques that will send enemies and allies alike to heaven, hell, and everywhere in between through violent kicks and more than suggestive service. Oh, okay, then. Capable of learning hit or miss techniques that can turn the tables in a blink of an eye. I think I'll make her an idol because we need a healer. And since I just turned Nanba into a bard, let's see how this goes. Kind of B. Oh my goodness, I can dress her up like Haruka? Oh, like idol Haruka. Okay. That's very silly. Let's go ahead and just put her in the default one, I guess. Pretty microphone equipped. Okay. Neat. Now we all look ridiculous.
なるほどな。こんな感じで職を変えればいいのか。
転職をご希望される場合はまた私に話しかけてください。まあ転職は何度でもできますし、前の職種に戻すことも
Oh my goodness, this is going to be wild. I'm curious if they just gave them
Oh my god, I apologize. わかった。なんだ。 結構簡単だ
Gave
った
him
な
Majima's
転職
breaker
って
moveset.
いいえ、簡単に転職できるような仕事しか今の皆さんには紹介できないというだけです。転職も世の中もそんなに甘くはありませんから、勘違いのないよう。
はい、肝に銘じます。
Yeah, I think I threw the difficulty curve of this game just a little bit, but that's
あと先ほど
okay.
社長が話されていた横浜貿易工事でのアルバイトの件ですが、先方から採用 OK という連絡をいただきました。
He didn't do anything.
本当か？
ええ、すぐに
That's
来てほ
okay.
しいということですので、
I guess that
現地に
worked
向かっ
out.
てください。
Now I'm curious, should I go over there with I think I'm gonna test out these jobs a little bit before I actually do anything.
わかった。ありがとうよリリカちゃん。また転職相談に来るからよ。これからもよろしく頼むぜ。
リリカちゃん。まあそれが私の仕事ですから。お気軽にどうぞ。
I'm being paid to be polite to you. Just remember that. Okay. Yep, we'll do that in a minute, but let's go ahead and see how ridiculous this all ends up being. Actually, what skills did they get to keep? Essence of Mayhem, and everything else is new. Fantastic. Nanba got to keep his healing abilities, and Pyro Breath, well that's good. Album drop by physically releasing a CD. The more musician. That's pretty funny. The higher your voltage. Okay, Guitar Crush, Goichi Adachi, Reckless Charge, Breaking Top. Okay, so he got to keep his things. Transfer Shield, put up a shield that reduces the damage. Okay. Okay. Okay, so yeah, it looks like they kept a decent number of them. Boundless Cheer. Finesse. Okay, that's Fleeting Beam. Okay, that's very silly. She might actually get changed back. I was expecting more Healies, but let's see what we can do with this, shall we? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Looking for a fight. Looking for a fight. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. That's very silly. Let's go. Nice. Okay, what she got? Not very much. Oh my god. She just peopled elbows his ass. Okay, that was definitely a thing. Let's see if we can get these guys up to at least level 2 or 3 before I run off into the actual fight. Oh dear. Menacing men. Oh! Okay, unblockable damage, and it kicks from a low stance. May recover MP, okay. Let's see what this does. Oh, that's lovely. And you gain back your magic points, that's pretty cool. Guitar Crush, yeah, sure. This is Y, so go for it. Wow, okay. Oh, and I can see his voltage down there, so he can do stuff. Rapid attacks on the mic stick may leave him charmed. Okay, sure, let's see what this is. Yep, she is definitely weaker. And all of his stuff is still from his other job, so that's fine. Let's say you can definitely see that they're all a little weaker, but that's fine. Oh, yep, that's definitely breakdancing. Hey, Sindarius, how's it going? I finally got the jobs, and I'm just a little bit... I'm not overwhelmed, but there's a lot happening. There's just a lot going on. Okay, I don't know if he had anything, but that's fine. Let's try album drop. Let's see what this looks like. Oh, he just... Oh my goodness! He just straight up ninja stars the thing at him. Okay, they've all gone up in level. Lovely. Uh-oh, I missed what Nanba got. That's okay. There's some more grinding I can do. Let's see what these weirdos have in common. Okay, actually, let's see. Do I have any gear for each one of these? Because titanium anklet. Okay. He's got the guitar, which is actually not that bad. Better than the acoustic one. He's got an all-purpose shield. Yeah, a lot of this equipment is not very good. So I might just have to be lame and go back and put them back in their original job classes, and then level them up off stream. Punklings, order. Let's see. Does he have? I'm curious if he has any like area of effect attacks. Nope. That's okay. Got some defense out of that though. He still has We Are the Globe. Lower the attack of enemies by playing a song that fosters world peace, may raise your voltage. Yeah, sure, let's do this. Oh, the freeze. I've got job classes now, and they're weird. That's all I was saying, is I've got job classes, and they are weird. Nice. But unfortunately, because they're all severely under-leveled right now, it's probably best if I actually go back to their original jobs, because everyone is using weapons and equipment that are much lower than they were. So, yeah, much weaker characters. Okay, you. Bonk. Bonk. You too. Bonk. Bonk. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's get them all to level 3. Let's see if they get anything fun at level 3, because I know I'm a little over-leveled elsewise, but I'm really kind of glad that I didn't immediately run over to the, I'm not used to him being first. This is weird. There we go. They're all a little over-leveled, so they're holding their own, but in terms of their job class level, they are very not ready for this. Uh-oh. Here he goes. I love the City Slickers. They're weird as sin. Yeah, no, I had hours that I could use, so I took today off, partially to recover from yesterday, and partially because it was my birthday, so I wanted to spend it, you know, how I want to spend it. Oh, come on, I thought I had it. There they are. One more. I feel bad I keep saying one more, but... Let's try oh no, Essence of Mayhem is going to be the same, so let's just bonk, bonk, bonk. Yeah, see, these guys I could normally take out in one hit, but because they're all using weaker equipment and their stats are lower from job class, it's messing with them. Slippery kick. Oop. Oh man, I'm used to Adachi being a tank, but he's barely doing it. Come on, baby. Whack, whack. I was very tickled by the alternate outfits they can use now that... Thank you. It is my bib day. You know what? Happy birthday. It's everyone's birthday today. Okay, yeah, they are gaining attack, defense, etc. I think that's linked to the job itself. I could be wrong. But, yeah, I'm definitely... I think I'm going to go back to their original jobs just because. Okay, long shoot horn. These are all things that no one can use right now. Can't afford it. Oh, actually, that would be good for her. That wouldn't be as good. And everyone else is kind of doing what they got. I think I actually want to switch, heck. I think I want to switch, there's the job thingies. Hello, work. My goodness, Kasuga back to his original job, which I don't even remember what it was called. Or should I keep him with the bat? I don't know. I'm hemming and hawing because it's a decision and I'm not sure what I want to do with him. But he has been very, very good at clearing out enemies with the bat. And I think he's just straight up unarmed in his regular job. Go ahead and swap back. I had my fun doing that. So, Yeah, bare knuckle brawling, his pro wrestling move, high offense job that allows him to learn terrain-based skills. And yeah, see, I'm much better. Yeah, okay, so that's freelancer. That's that. I think I'm going to stick with hero for now. Cleaning crew. And there we go. Now he's a hero. You're going to say hi to another streamer. Have a good stream. Thank you very much. Thanks for hopping in. I love the fact that he has that outfit. But now he's going to stick to his normal outfit. And, I see. Okay, I was wondering why he looked a little different with that. The bodyguard one looks like it'll be a lot of fun. Nanba, we're going to stick you back as a homeless guy because you are a homeless guy. And Odachi, even though Enforcer does seem like a good fit for you, let's go ahead and put you back as a detective. And back into your regular outfit. And Saiko, kind of the same thing. You're doing great with this, but let's go ahead and keep you here for now. I can't believe they just let you do that. Put them all in a funeral suit, make them look like Men in Black. That'd be really fun. But yeah, for right now, I think everyone's going to be fine just in their normal outfits. Sorry, Namba.
Huh?
Okay, so let's get everyone healed up, and then we'll go on and progress the plot a little bit, shall we? Okay, where am I going? Wrong way. I'm gonna learn this city eventually, guys. But yeah, all I need to do right now, get him over to a Healy place, and then we'll go over to the subway or the train station. No, aw, okay. Yeah, see, this is what I should be doing. I should be bodying these guys. There we go. Very good, very good, very good, very good. Okay. Let's see, where is... Oh, no, I know where I am. Okay. I need to be up here. Aha!
Huh?
Embroidered jacket. That can't be any better than what I'm already wearing. It's not. Oh, well. Okay, let's get you guys all healed up so I don't have to use any restoratives. Huzzah. And yeah, that hit point, magic point ratio is a whole lot better now. Let's see, I need to go... That's not that bad a run, I could probably do that. As long as I don't get clobbered. Okay, hopefully... I don't need to avoid this, but let's go ahead and avoid this. Don't want to deal with them right now. But yeah, as always, I'm impressed with the expansiveness of this game, because it feels like there's enough going on already, but I'm obviously going to keep getting little wrinkles here and there as the game continues to open up, and the story continues to open up. Getting closer. Oh no, bad guys. Yep, gotta deal with them. Get him, Namba. Yeah. Get him, Psycho. Yeah, see, fighting guys like this would have been much more difficult with the much lower job classes, so I'm pretty... No. Why would you go for him when... I guess it's because they tuned him in before they'd all moved. Tribesman? Tribesman. There we go. Knockout finisher, huh? See, I thought you already attacked, but that must have been the other one. Bonk. Bonk. How is he still alive? There we go. There you go, Adachi. Yeah, take them all out. Boop. Boop. And yep, throw it. Oh my goodness, they spawned right there. Are you kidding me? Nope, 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 nope. Okay, and I'm actually right there, so I can deal with those guys, and then should all be good. And Shrugler. And then we can get back to the story. Bonk. Bonk. Dine and Dasher. Yeah, gosh, I'm so happy I was able to eventually level them up, because there's a bigger version of him that was just absolutely mangling my guys up in the Chinatown. Because everything beyond the station gets a lot more difficult, and you get to face new enemies. And they're definitely they do a lot more damage, and they have a lot more fun technique to play around with. But it meant I was losing quite a bit of money. Yeah, let's go. Don't have anything else to do here for now. Don't have any mini games to do right now, so let's see what we got. Jumbo Marine, huh? Okay, what do we got going on? Illegal. Woman. Man.
読み書きはできるか。はい。足し算と引き算はできます。よし、お前は事務係をやれ。わかりました。
Well, I guess that was easy enough. Adachi, no. I know. Oh my god, Adachi, Jesus. I was gonna say, I know you're strong and all, but you're back. You're like in your 50s, bro. Yeah, don't do that for 8 hours. You will hurt yourself. Thank you for having the common sense. Oh, poor Nanba. I mean, the dude's had to subsist on caught fish and alcohol. What else was he supposed to do? Don't pick on Nanba. Gender roles, baby. Yeah, they got some overseers watching everyone. I'm assuming there's going to be some stealth missions involved at some point. Good lord, how strong are you? Those need crowbars to open up. I gotta say, that's easily one of my favorite technological advances, is seeing food. Because I love how the food looks. That's not food. Oh, it's coming together. That's money-sized.
日本料理じゃ食材を蒸したりするときに和紙を使ったりするけどな。おいそこ、何してる？すみません。今すぐ仕事に戻ります。
That's money-sized paper, bro. And we know that uh-oh. We know that Ichi had some money-sized paper on his breast pocket. Yep, that's Mandarin Chinese, I think.
私中国語なんてわからないんだけど。
構わん。見るのはここ。金額の欄だけだ。そしたらこの金庫から金を出して渡す。
谢谢，我下星期也会再
Yep,
带好东
that's
西过来。
that's Mandarin Chinese.
今のって日本円でいくらなんですか？
800万円ってとこだ。
Gah,
800万を現金払い？
that's a lot of money.
中国人民元での現金一括払い。それがうちの売りだ。売り主からしたらめんどくさい手間が省けてすぐに金を手にできる。多少買い叩いても本土の連中がうちに品物を卸したがるのはそういう理由だ。
なるほど。
分かってると思うが金をくすねようったって無理だぞ。倉庫の中のものは全て管理されているからな。もしも妙なことをしたらただじゃ済まんと思え。
まさかくすねたりしませんよ。
I don't want to talk over it because it's like everything feels important. But at the same time, the world is so lived in, I'm not sure what's important and what's not. You okay there, Nanba? I'm exhausted. We gotta do this every day? We just need to hold out until we can get proof of the fraud. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Oh,
Took you a while. They did a full body search before I was allowed to leave. Ew. I even had to show an employee inside my underwear to prove I wasn't stealing cash.
マジか。
Seriously? Some guy's job is to see your underwear every day? Her immediate exasperation. It was a woman, moron. Obviously. Still, the loss prevention is no joke. Guess working with the money's got its own set of problems. Hey, Tabiko, how's it going? Thank you for the happy birthday. You know what? It's my birthday. Happy birthday to you. It doesn't feel great, I'll tell you that. You guys have it easy. What? That's nothing compared to what we're going through. Well, you sure sweaty enough, huh? Especially you. Gross. What do you want from me? And why do you always gotta pick on me?
おい、
Cut it out, you goobers. Hey, he said the word. Let's get home and swap notes. Okay, I think I generally understand their cash flow now. Nice. That's one step forward. It's no big deal. Now let's get moving. You guys need baths ASAP. And you're going first. You harpy. Yeah, poor Nanba. Come on, enough fighting. Yeah, I took the day off because I had a day to take off, and yesterday was awful. Was really bad. And so, decided to take the day and get some streaming in and, you know, do what I want to do for the day. Okay, and, oh, really? They want me to go to, ooh. What's happening there? Time to do, oh, it's night. It hasn't been night in a while. Time to do some side questing. And hopefully not get hit by any cars. It can be. There's a lot of fighting in the game, but there's also a lot of story. Like, Yakuza bounces back and forth from being a free-roaming beat-em-up slash free-roam to, like, up to 30, 45-minute long cutscenes as they go through the story. And this one, in this case, is turn-based because of the new protagonist. So, all of the characters kind of go through this weird, like, Dragon Quest-esque job system thing. Which is something they added specifically because of the main character, Ichi's, overactive imagination and love for Dragon Quest. As you can see by the ridiculous that's happening right now. And I'm really impressed, honestly, that they managed to keep the fighting and the pace as crisp as it is, because one of the biggest things about turn-based games, which you're probably well aware of, is they tend to drag. But in all honesty, this game moves about as steadily as when they were still doing just open brawling. Fights usually take only about, you know, 30 seconds to maybe 2 minutes at most. I mean, it wouldn't surprise me because they are so rigid with their rule set, right? You get the hit, I get the hit. Like, they even have a whole cutscene where he gets into a fight and one of the dudes turns into an actual ogre-sized human being. And Ichi's like, wait a minute, what's going on? What's happening? And everyone's like, what are you talking about? It's normal, it's fine. He's like, no, I swear to God, he just turned into a giant ogre. And they're like, no, that's not what we're seeing. So, they set up the plausible deniability that Ichi is just a weirdo, which I greatly appreciate. And I actually just recently got jobs. None of them are occupying their jobs right now. They're all kind of in their base classes, but they have some interesting ones, like being a breakdancer, or being a host, or being a bodyguard. A fortune teller is one. They definitely had a very ambitious shift to the turn-based fighting, and it goes even harder in Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. In this case, gosh, I mean, I know why she's going first. She's got the highest agility, but let's see. One of the things that they have in this game that is kind of irksome is that, as you can see, everyone's kind of shifting around. And that means when you're trying to line up area attacks like that, between you inputting the command and the game deciding to let it happen, they could all shift away from each other. And an attack that was meant to hit like 4 or 5 people is only hitting 1. But that's an incredibly minor issue. Actually, let's see. Can I find Ogre Man? I think he... No, he's not there. Where is... Oh, he was right there, most likely. I know there's a big ogre dude somewhere. And, he, like, transforms into the ogre, so he just looks like a normal dude, but when you get into the fight, he just suddenly turns into something weirder. And the way they introduce it's a lot of fun, too. They have what's called a Suji Dex, which is for Sujimon, because the people's appearance are surprising and jittery, is the thing they have. But you have a bunch of normal-looking guys, dot combatant, very nice, and you got some drunks, and then you've got some homeless people because they want to fight you too. You've got hosts. You've got like punks and Yakuza. Then you got some weirdos going on. You got some pickpockets. Let's see. Got some triads because you fight them. You got some chefs. The blood on his smock is very disconcerting. You got some just, I don't know what to call them, incels, I guess. Some large men who like to steal food from restaurants. The weirdest one, though, the one that gets me... Oh, yeah, the cultists, because why not? Where'd he go? There's, yeah, guys with billboards. There's a lot of weirdness. This guy, there is a lot of weirdness going on with this game. So, if you like JRPGs... and you like story-heavy games that are also very character-driven, this game is worth it, and I just strongly recommend it to anyone who's interested. I'm gonna ignore those guys, and I'm gonna go through here. And I think that's getting me close enough to where I want to be. It's Isazaki Road. This should take me over to Chinatown, I think. Yeah, Japan has had some weird cultists. In fact, there was a huge thing recently because Prime Minister Shinzo Abe was assassinated, and it was because of a man. It was by a man who, if I recall correctly, his family was bankrupted due to being part of a cult, and he knew that Shinzo Abe was also part of the cult, and it was up until that point alleged. But after he assassinated Shinzo Abe, there was a full investigation done on it, and they found out that, yeah, Abe was heavily influenced by the cult, and a lot of Japanese congresspeople were taking bribes from said cult. So yeah, it was bad. Oh no. Wow, that did a lot less damage than I was expecting. That Dragon Sweeper used to be a whole lot more scary when I was at a much lower level. Heck yeah. Okay, so, oh man, of course they respawn down there. It looks like there's a quest for me right here that I'm gonna have to look into in a minute. In the meantime, deal with these guys, I guess. Let's do that one. Yes! Oh, it did stun him. Nuts. Sets them on fire. Of course, they're fire resistant. That's fine. Okay. Mega swing, baby. Nuts. Okay, fine. Get rid of those two. Bonk. Yes. About to say the shirtless kung fu master and the meat smith are the two scariest guys on this group. There also was a gas attack on the subway, and if you recall right, some guy trying to reinstate the emperor by installing a military base or something. That wouldn't surprise me. There's been a lot of weirdness. Okay, so... Oh, is this the... yes, this is. This was another unhoused person that I helped earlier. I helped him get all cleaned up, and he asked a girl on a date. And they were going to go see a movie. It's late. I hope she's all right. I wish he would wear socks. Huh? Kuroi? Doesn't he have that date today? I thought they were meeting around noon. Oh, well, it's evening, so that's definitely not happening. He's been waiting here for 10 hours for this girl. Yo, Kuroi. So today's the big date, huh? Where is she? Oh, Kasuga-san. What a coincidence. Actually, Shirakawa-san hasn't shown up yet. It's been 5 hours. Oh, well, that definitely makes sense. You've been waiting here for 5 hours? Don't you think you might have been stood up?
Yeah.
Shirakawa-san would never do that. I'm sure something happened. I'm sorry I'm late, Kuroi-san. Oh. Oh, no. Shirakawa-san! Who's that with her? Oh yeah, there was an indication that she already had a boyfriend, wasn't there? But yeah, that it's not unique to Japan. A guru here in Finland famously managed to get a company to dig up a cave because it supposedly contained the temple of a figure from Finnish mythology. Good lord. You're the one trying to rope away my Kyoe? No, it's not like that. Kuroi-san's just... I didn't fucking ask you. Think you can just put your hands on another man's woman? I had a feeling something was up when she wanted to break up all of a sudden. To think you were being played by this jerk-off. When we get back home, I'm really gonna give you a piece of my mind. Ugh. So you gave her those bruises. Yeah, she had an eye patch the last time you saw her because her eye was damaged. Yeah, what of it? I'm gonna beat your ass. Scum. You're nothing but scum. Punch him. Punch him in his head. Yeah! Nice. Apologize. Apologize to Shirakawa-san right now.
Huh?
You little... Don't fuck with me. You're the one that's going to apologize. Oh, you got Kuroi-san. Why would you let that happen, Ichi? No, I'm pissed. I'm going to kill you right here, right now. Sir, oh, a knife. Eep. Let's say, sir, you are way too underleveled to fight my guys. I don't think so. Kuroi-san's got a secret weapon up his sleeve. Yeah, he drew that knife very quickly, didn't he? Right here. Thank you, Kasuga. Kasuga-san, bring it on! Yeah, like I said, I've been playing a lot of this game off-stream, but not leveling up the characters, so I don't think he has much of a chance. Nanba, go throw pigeons at him. Actually, you know what? Since you're here... Essence of Mayhem, baby! And yeah, the United States is kind of the same way. We had the Westboro Baptist Church for many years, and they were very litigious and would do horrible things, but not illegal, and then would sue anyone who like touched them or interfered with them. But they would like protest at funerals to say that person deserved to die and God punished them and all that horrible stuff. Yeah, he's not getting up from this. Woo! Oh, look at all the money, 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 money. Agesa of Fortune. Oh, cool. And there was... You okay, Kuroi? Oh, okay, they gave him voices again.
大丈夫ですか？ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。私のせいで皆さんを危険な目に遭わせて
We also
し
had
ま
one
っ
around 2012 where there was a religious leader who kept claiming that was going to be the end times and the
た。あ
rapture.
の人への愛なんてなかった
So,
のに。
a lot of people, hundreds of people,
その事実から目を背けて。
like gave all their life savings away to this guy and drove to a specific part of the country expecting the rapture to happen on 2012,
迷惑かけちゃって。
and then nothing happened.
白川さんのせいなんかじゃないよ。それより君の方こそ大丈
But
夫。
yeah, Croy was another unhoused person who was really in love with this. He had a crush on this girl, who was like doing the soup line stuff, and we helped him kind of clean himself up and get to know her better. And he was supposed to take her on a date, but noticed the last time he talked to her that she had an eye, like a plaster over her eye. And this was, I guess, the culmination of that quest
白川さん
line.
に聞いてほしいことがあるんです。
Does his hoodie say July?
私に？
僕はまだ中途半端な男で、君を守れるような立派な男じゃありません。
I love the blank expressions these characters have.
僕変わります。ダメなやつだって諦めてばかりの人生だったけど。
Yeah, earlier he realized he needed to get a wardrobe upgrade because, again, unhoused and mangy clothing, so he was out selling tissues to try and get enough money so that he could get a new set of clothes.
必ず幸せにしてみせます。
This guy is dedicated.
それまでの間、僕を
No, don't hold a candle, that's
待っていてもらえ
weird.
ませんか。
Don't hold a candle, that's weird.
ごめん、虫が良すぎるよね。僕なんかと違って君には未来があるのに。
Oh, that's a
その
face.
未来には黒井さんと一緒にいる。なんだかそんな気がします。
Yeah, don't make her wait, just... No, don't... okay.
だからその時が来たらまた
Just
映画
go
に
to the
誘ってくだ
movies
さいね。
now. I don't know, I...
絶対に誘います。
This might not be... This is gonna be my opinion, but, like, holding a candle for someone and kind of, like, reserving them... I guess it's consensual, so that's fine, but it's just... It's generally a little bit weird. So, I'm glad that they're oh! I was wondering where that came from. Okay, so, in this game, they have something called Pound Mates, which is... they are summons, ally summons that you can have in the cell phone. And I guess I've seen hers before, and it just made me laugh because she falls out of the sky and then creates like a healing item for the characters by cooking them soup very intensely. Yeah, Pound Mates caught me off guard because in the original cutscene, Adachi, who is an older gentleman who apparently used to frequent a lot of soaplands and hostess clubs, he misunderstood too. So he went into like an alley to call a Pound Mate. And it ended up being this giant man named Gary Buster Holmes. And that's when he realized, oh wait, this is not what I thought it was. Restores the party's MP. Oh. Okay. So not hit points. That's really funny. Okay. Fair enough. And also, generally, you gotta be careful when you cross the streets because you can get hit by cars, and if you do, they take out 100 hit points of health. But they also send Ichiban flying in, like, ragdoll style, so it's worth it every time. Okay, so he's not homeless, but he's currently jobless. He was kind of betrayed by his Yakuza patron, and was dumped in the garbage over here next to a homeless encampment. So he's trying to both establish himself and figure out, like, eventually get back to the main plot. But right now, he's gotten embroiled in some minor plots here. One of which is that he started working for this soapland, this hostess club, and was helping the guy find out some information. And by the time he figured it all out, he got embroiled with some Yakuza. And when he got back, he found that the owner of the hostess club was found hanged with like the payment money that he was going to give Ichiban. So now they're trying to figure out who killed the guy and why.
あーちょシャンプーかと思ったらもうローションだったぜ
気持ちよかった。あれ、もう風呂上がってたのか。すまねえ。
別に男の裸なんて見慣れてるわ。
This girl was the sister of like the lead hostess who was working there to make sure her father was in a nice retirement home. And then the retirement home turned out crooked and tried to kill him while holding him hostage for her money. So she's joined in to also figure out who the killer was because she had close ties with the soap landowner. And there's a scar from where he was shot earlier.
現金一括払いだから多少は値引きされてるけど買い付けに関して怪しいところがないのを見るとその線は薄いわね。
マジか。
でも問題は売り値なのよ。
I will say the thing that constantly gets me is that Psycho's face constantly has this very intense wide-eyed stare.
儲けを足して2万とか。
ところが販品貿易講師は
Oh, so they're not making any money off of this.
え？1万で仕入れたものを1万で売るって？それじゃ何の儲けもねえじゃねえか。
そういうこと。ボランティアでやってる。
Yeah, this is a drug front. This is some kind of drug front.
経費ばっかかかってあっという間に会社が潰れちまうだろう。
Speaking of, actually, on a completely unrelated note, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you doing, Tobiko? I haven't really been able to stream during the afternoon because I now work an 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. job, so I think I'm out and about when you're awake, and by the time I'm streaming on Tuesdays and Fridays, you're probably asleep. So hopefully things are going well. My goodness, yeah, that's a bit wild.
当たり前だろ。
当たり前？
そうさ。俺たちは仲間なんだから。
仲間なんだから当たり前か。
So yeah, a big theme of this game is found family because pretty much everyone that is allying with Ichiban is some kind of outcast or weirdo or cast off. So the fact that he's kind of gathering all these weirdos together and turning them into companions is kind of neat. Finish your final in-person class for your master's. Now you need to finish one online course and your thesis. Well, congratulations. That's a huge deal. That's awesome. There he is with his Dragon Quest reference. And are just incredibly wide-eyed, like, wait a minute. You're in your mid-40s, dude. Because, yeah, Ichiban was put in prison in his mid-20s for a crime he did not commit to help out his Yakuza patron, and was let out 18 years later. Oh my goodness. Nanba, get some new clothes.
今夜景気づけにここで一杯やろうぜ。でも打ち合わせがよ。店長の形見の大入りあるだろう。ダメだダメだ。俺は大切に取っとくんだ。ケチくせえこと言うな。店長だって天国からいい。
Good lord, I did not realize how big Adachi's arms were.
それは俺が絶対に許さん。
They made him a truck.
酒のこととなると人が変わるんだよな。
Vocational school. Oh yeah, they have that. I actually have money to do that now. Oh, well, super beer. Nanba. Oh yeah, these guys. There's a sub-story with a group called Bleach Japan who are hardcore moralists. And they're basically trying to get rid of any reported houses of ill repute.
なんだよこれ。ここは廃業したってのに、今さら何の用だ。皆
This young Sheldon-looking motherfucker needs to leave. He needs to go home. Find a hobby.
この店は今夢中だ。
Please accuse him of the murder.
お構いする気にはなれねえんだがな。
Your implications are that you got it closed, which means that the guy who was found dead was your fault? Oh my god, he's so tiny!
あなた方も早々に立ち退かれるべきではありませんか。そうだそうだ。
ほら聞こえだろ。消えろや寄生虫。
Let's see, why would you swing at someone?
せいぜい声上げるとこまでにしとけ。
Yeah, why would you swing on him? That's a lawsuit, homie. Either that or I just beat you to death. Either one works.
見ましたか皆さん。チンピラの本性がむき出しだ。未だに暴力で市民の声を封じることができると思い込んでいる。時代錯誤も甚だしい。
今日はもう店じまいだ。とばっちりが来るぞ。
Ugh.
肝心な時に清流会は何やってんだ。見かしめ取ってくだけで役に立ちゃしねえ。
Hmm.
さっさと出ていけ。
Oh, look, a fedora.
お前らみたい
Well,
な
actually, that's a trilby, but
社会を悪くしてんだ。
same idea.
犯罪者。
Oh dear, that phrase. That has to be loaded. Enemy of the people.
もうこの町から出て行ってくださいよ。こちらの店長さんはよくわきまえられていたじゃないですか。自分の振りまく悪臭を止めるために自らの手であの世に旅立たれていった。
なんだと。
Headbutt him. Headbutt him. Break his nose. Headbutt him. Speaking of Westboro Baptist Church strategies, headbutt him in his stupid fat head. Actually, no, don't. Lawsuits are not a good idea right now. We previously met this guy when he was yelling and screaming at a young lady, or at a woman who owned a restaurant, but she was very definitely letting it be a brothel because a lot of the women she was helping were very disadvantaged.
ダメだぜ、さっちゃん。
なんでよ。
バカが。もう遅い。警察に通報してください。
God. Throw him in the river. It's disgusting.
ビンタじゃ足りねえよ。クソ野郎。こんぐらい。
Yeah!
支部長がやられた。お前ら出番だぞ。
Oh, is it finally happening? This is a good time for all.
なんだバットなんか持って。 野球でもすんのか。
つまりそっちも最初からやる気だったってことじゃねえか。やっちまっていいっすよね、支部長。
当然だ。先に手を出したのはこいつらの方だからな。
I do love that there's a certain amount of delusion that these idiots have to have because someone very clearly threw the first punch. But you know, assholes will never admit it. They're looking for a reason to fight. Oh, I love that you think this is going to be a problem I can't solve with fire. Whee! Yeah! Let's see, let's go ahead and do him since he's right in the middle of them all, so... A bonk! A bonk! Uh-oh, I took out Namba. Okay. Bonk. Hit him again. Look at that. Psycho is remarkably wild. I'm really happy that they made her as cool as she did. Oh, it's this goober. Okay, you get to get set on fire. Enjoy. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Goodbye, Kume. You stupid asshole. I love this tandem attack so much. I'm assuming that it's the same one that stays, but as you get different party members, they contribute differently to it. So I am enjoying how silly this game is. Heck yeah. Wow, holy crap. Okay, yep, there we go. Yay, money and a level up. Heck yeah. Charismatic intimidation. You guys need to leave. It's gonna end so badly if you stick around, homie. I wonder what kind of terrorism they're gonna result to next.
ここは私たちの町よ。
よくやったぞ、お前たち。見ててすっきりしたぞ。オンに切るぜ。
Yeah, Ichiban's a hero.
ざまあ見ろっての。
See what I mean, though? She has the most intense stare.
死んだ人間にあんだけの悪態つかれて黙っちゃいられねえよ。
でもつい手が出ちゃって迷惑かけちゃったよね。
迷惑なもんかい。あれで吹っ切れて連中の本性も分かったしな。
What, that they're a bunch of pansy asses?
それに
もし警察が来ても俺らパクられる時は一緒
Okay.
だからな。
See you later, Tabiko. Have a good rest of your day. Have a good evening, I forgot.
いやー、久しぶりにスカッとしたよ。
But yeah, I love that the Yakuza games have gone from, I mean, they were always kind of really good crime dramas with interesting characters to really focusing on the more overlooked aspects of society. So I'm really glad that they've gone that way and shown a level of sympathy and empathy that you normally don't see. Speaking of the word pansy ass, there it is again. But so you might have bitten off more than you could chew there, homie. Man, that was nice. Feels like forever since I got a compliment. Yeah, Nanba, unfortunately your life situation hasn't been great. Yeah. Hmm? Hey, Nonomiya-san.
Oh?
What's her deal? Oh, she's having a bad time. Let's go ahead and save real quick. And then, I don't think I have anything else really to do, so I think it's time to progress the plot some more. Because this thing I can always come back to. And everything else looks like it's kind of dealt with already. So, yep, more plot it is.
お休みかな。
Oh no.
野々宮さん、鎌滝ですけど。
She doesn't
何
know.
か用でも
That's really sad.
面接希望とかですか？
あ、いえ。
Oh, the face variety.
あなたは？
ああ、俺は春日ってんだ。一応この店に雇ってもらってたものなんだ。
I love the face variety showing up in this game.
すみませんが、野々宮さんいらっしゃいますか？今日会う約束してたんですけど。
あ、いや、ひょっとして知らない？
はい？
その野々宮さんは亡くなったんだ。
え？
Yep. That's what I was expecting.
おい、この姉ちゃん白目向いてるぞ。
しっかりしろ、姉ちゃん。
Yell at her. That'll work.
ちょっとは落ち着いた？すみません。ありがとうございます。ずっと電話がつながらなくて何かあったかとは思っていたんですが、まさか亡くなっていたなんて。
まあそりゃ驚くよな。ところで姉ちゃん、名前は？
That's good.
私はエリ。一番成
Oh,
果という
they're introducing this now? Oh, shit.
エリちゃんか。
I'm excited. This is the big mini game for this game.
大したもんだ。
I'm gonna lose so much time to this
い
thing.
いな。俺も名前一番って言うんだ。春日一番。奇遇だな。
そうなんですか。横浜で一番美味しい店にしたいっていう思いで。
Oh man, I could really use some
看
good
板商品も
confection right now.
へえ。
I did actually have a pretty good lunch though. I got that from Taco Baco.
野々宮さんとはどういう関係で？
野々宮さんは私に代わってうちの会社の社長に就任してくれることになっていたんです。今日はその件でお伺いしたんですが。
え？野々宮さんが社長に？
あれ？ご存知ない？
ああ。だって姉ちゃんの会社一番成果ってことはお菓子屋だろ？風俗じゃねえもんな。
はい。もともとは祖父が作ったせんべい屋から始まった会社で。
I don't know what senbei is, but I'm assuming it's still fine. Yeah, other confectionaries and restaurants, so yeah. From what I understand, this minigame is incredibly engaging. Donkey talked about how he played it for like 3 straight days and then remembered he was supposed to get back to the main plot.
父が病気で亡くなってしまいまして、母も幼い頃に亡くなっているので、後継者がいなくて。
Goodness gracious.
その頃私はまだ学生だったんですが、父や祖父の思いの詰まったこの会社をなくしたくなかったので、学校を辞めて私が継ぐことにしたんです。私なりに必死に勉強して頑張ったつもりなんですが。
I love the implication that Ichiban, with zero business sense, well, actually, I take that back. He did live in a soapland for a long time, so he probably has some business sense. But he's going to take this over and immediately turn it around, which is very silly. It's kind of like how Hiryu became a real estate agent overnight. I will say, it is kind of jarring hearing that Nonomiya was supposedly owned multiple businesses and was a fairly savvy economic businessman. But he ran this soapland so bad. Oh my god, Psycho, your face. Psycho, that is an intense stare. They keep doing that with him. Holy moly.
私が赤ちゃんの頃から娘のように可愛がってくださっていたんですけど、 うちのピンチを聞きつけて
But yeah, we keep getting this alternate perspective of him is actually like very kind-hearted. But we didn't get much of that. I guess it was because he had that rough exterior thing going
こ
on.
の会社を立て直してこのうまいせんべいの味を守ろうって。
へえ、野々宮さん、男気あるじゃねえか。見直したぜ。
なあ、俺はてっきり野々宮さんは弱みにつけ込んで姉ちゃんをこの店で働かせるような人間だと思ってたぜ。
他の人にはどうか知らないですけど、野々宮さん、私には優しかったから。
Yeah, even then, I actually don't like. He was worried about economics with the other girl whose name I'm forgetting and I feel bad about. But he was legitimately worried about her when she kept calling out. He just hid it under his, no, she needs to be here and make money. Like, she straight up begged for us to help her.
偉人町で大きな会社を経営する。それが昔からあいつの夢だったの。酔っ払った時に何度も聞かされたわ。でっかい会社を作ってこの町に受け皿を作りたいんだってね。
受け皿？
Oh boy, here we
偉
go.
人町は行き場をなくしたどん底な人間が集まる町。この町で
Yeah, this really is the Isle of Misfit Toys in some place.
もうどこでも生きていくことができない。だから俺はそんなどん底にいる行き場のない連中を全員受け入れられるようなでかい受け皿を作りたい。
I feel like this is something that Japanese storytelling does that American storytelling doesn't really focus on a whole lot or base themselves around. Is characters who have big ideas that motivate them relentlessly. And like, don't get me wrong, America definitely does have clash of wills in a similar way, but never so on the nose and explicit in the same way that Japanese storytelling does.
野々宮さんは本気だったんじゃねえかな。
私も野々宮さんは本気だったと思います。じゃないとこんな金の匂いのしないせんべい屋引き受けてくれませんよ。もっとお金になる話は世の中にたくさんあるんですから。さて、じゃあ私はそろそろ帰ります。皆さんご迷惑かけてすみませんでした。
Man, get your head checked. You fell really hard on the street.
閉めようと思います。
No, not allowed.
私なんかが社長を続けていくのはやはりもう限
Not
界
allowed.
です。代わりの経営者が見つからないなら畳むしかないと思い
Let
ます。
the one who daydreams about Dragon Quest fantasy battles
才
take
覚のない
over.
私がこのまま経営したところで遅かれ早かれ会社は潰れる。きっともう潮時なんです
Come
よ。
on, I'm the chosen one. I have a bat with barbed wire.
姉ちゃんは
Well, not anymore, but you know, they took the barbed wire off.
大切なお父さんたちとの思い出が詰まった会社なんだろ。
嫌ですよ本当は。だって私の大好きなパパやおじいちゃんが一生懸命育てて守ってきた会社なんですから。でも野々宮さんにも頼れないし、赤字続きで従業員もほとんど離れてしまった。もう
This is
私には
hard.
頼る人も打開
Like,
策
I
も
don't
な
know
い
how
んです。
many of you know, but starting and maintaining a business is
ど
hard.
うしようもないんです。
It takes an incredible amount of dedication and
でも
luck
全ては身から出
and
たサ
hard
ビ。
work and skill.
悪い奴らに騙された私がいけないんです。
And like, you can do everything right
何やってんだろう
and still have these problems. You know what I mean? And I feel like we don't talk about that enough. And it's just kind of pushed on, well, you didn't work hard enough. You did something wrong. Personal responsibility. And I get that. I get that, but you can do everything right and still fail.
分かった。
Which is why we need someone like a Ichiban
姉ちゃん
to take over.
安心しろ。あんたの会社俺たちが何とかしてやるぜ。
は
I don't know what I'm doing, but I think I can do it.
いいんですか？
But he is the hero.
おうどんと任せておけって。ここで会ったのも何かの縁だ。名前も一番成果なんて運命感じるじゃねえか。なあ。
お前何言ってんだよ。本気か？
だってよ、このまま放っておけねえだろ。かわいそうじゃねえか。それにこの町に受け皿を作りたいっていう野々宮さんの熱い思いに俺共感したんだよ。
そりゃ俺も共感はするけどよ。経営なんてそんな甘いもんじゃねえんだぜ。
I so love everyone's relentless trying to be a realistic human being, and Kasuga just being like, nope, we're doing it. I'm the hero of this story, and you're all with me.
あの人だぜ。俺は叶えてやりてんだよ。俺たちの恩人が志半ばで叶えられなかった夢をさ。それがあの人への恩返しになるんじゃねえかって思うんだ。
いっちゃん。
Oh, she has a nickname for him now. That's so cute.
お前らしいな。まあこうなったらどうせこいつは俺たちの言うことなんて聞かねえ。やってみりゃいいじゃねえか。応援してるぜ。
ありがとう。ってあれ足立さんやらないの？
お前ならやれる。頑張れよ一番。町の人を救うなんて勇者みたいでかっこいいじゃねえか。
一番ならできると思うわ。
Psycho.
おお。やっぱ俺だけ。
春日さん、その本当にいいんですか？
God, they're gonna be real stupid when he runs the biggest confectionery empire in all of Ijincho. Stop yelling at her.
本当にありがとうございます、春日さん。
おう、よろしくな、エリちゃん。
はい。それじゃあ早速。
I mean, he technically did get a second lease on life. He spent basically a lifetime behind bars, so he's making this count.
よっ、春日社長。
よっ、春日社長。
お前らな。
Yeah, y'all were supposed to help.
ここがうちの会社です。
Oh,
1階は販売所になっていて、細々とせんべいを売ってます。
food.
へえ、昔からここなのか。
はい。
I think I've seen this place as. I think I've seen this place as I've run
もっ
by.
と大きなビルに移っていたんです。結局身ぐるみ剥がされて、また元のこの場所に戻ってしまったんですけどね。さあ、事務所は2階です。ついてきてください。
Oh god, I'm gonna get stuck in on this, aren't I? Guys, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna make any more progress in between streams. I'm just gonna be playing this over and over and over again.
ここが事務所か。
狭くて汚いところですみません。
おお、エリちゃんおかえり。この人がメールで言ってた？
そう、春日さん。野々宮さんの代わりにうちの会社を手伝ってくれることになったの。春日さん、私の祖母です。私に残された唯一の家族です。
Golly.
体の調子がいい時は下の販売所の手伝いをしてくれたりしています。
鎌滝とめじゃ。
Oh, she looks so much like her.
トメさんか。春日一番だ。よろしくな。
That's a face.
うん。ちょっと年がいっとるし、変な髪型じゃが、骨太でいい筋肉をしておる。なかなかいい彼氏じゃないか、エリちゃん。
Grandma always got to be stirring up trouble.
ちょっとおばあちゃん、彼氏とかじゃないから。人の話聞いてた？本当にもう。
I love how older people can just yes. I know that's not. It's omelet. Okay, guys, we're safe.
おお、なんて鶏が？
その子はうちのペットのコケコッコです。会社のマスコット的な存在で。
Everything's gonna be okay, guys. We've got omelet. We've got omelet. We've got Nancy. This company is on the way up.
おお、よろしくな、コケコッコ。
さて、まずは経営の仕
This
方を
game
お伝え
is
しなきゃ
so
いけませんね。
weird.
レクチャーさせていただきたいので、準備ができたら声をかけていただけますか？
Oh, no, I'm sorry, guys. I'll put the timestamp in so you can skip over this if you want, but I've got to do this. I've gotta. Oh, where'd Grandma go? Can I talk to Omelet? No, I can't talk to Omelet. That's okay. That's okay. What's downstairs? Oh, I don't have a choice, guys. I'm not allowed to leave. They have a door there, but I'm not allowed to leave, so I gotta do this. Why would, never mind.
経営の仕方を説明します。
Got no choice, I gotta.
それじゃあひとまずやってみましょう。
My goodness, this might be the rest of the stream. This is a business management simulation where Yakuza takes the role of a company president in order to bring Ichiban Confection straight to the top. If you want to become the best company in Yokohama, you've got to reach the #1 spot in share price ranking. Management is played out in 2 phases, day-to-day business and shareholder meetings. Kasuga will run the business a total of 4 times, then give a financial report to the shareholder meeting at the end of each period. In keeping with good business practices, Kasuga cannot use company funds as his personal piggy bank, nor can he use any of his personal funds to fund the company. I mean, that's fair. They say one of the best ways to boost profits is to boost sales. Let's try running the business once to get a feel for how management works. Oh, open for business. The projected results are not looking good. Oh, get the little dude! Oh my god. The employees are very motivated. How do I do this? Oh, I don't do anything. Service is on point. Okay, let's right trigger through it. We're overstocked. Great product lineup. Too many returns coming in. Business concluded. Okay, so for one day, we didn't do enough. Yep, that's kind of what I figured. We're supposed to be in a bad place, so we got to do better. And we had okay sales, but between the property maintenance expense and the labor costs, and the surplus labor cost, oof, that ain't gonna do it, homie. But everyone gained experience. That is good. Share price drop. Yeah, it sure did. Oh god, I love these little sprites. Oh no, Ichiban. Yep, we're down. We went down. Oh no, we went down too. Shit. Heck. And that's about all there is to managing a business. So, oh, she's talking. I forgot.
なるほどな。ってちょっと待てよ。なんか成功したような口調で話してるけど、全然赤字じゃねえか。
痛いところをつきますね。
今うちにはろくな従業員もおらんし、設備もボロボロ
I was
じゃ。
about to say, he's not here to make you feel good about yourself. He's here to
黒
help.
字にはならんよ。
じゃあどうすりゃいいんだい。
お金を使って設備をグレードアップするとか、広告を打つとか。
And see, here comes the problem. You've got to spend money to make money.
ダメですよね。
そのためのお金は？
ありません。
じゃあどうすりゃいいんだよ。
それを考えるのが彼氏の仕事じゃ。
マジかよ。とんでもねえものを引き受けちまったな。わかったよ。じゃあとりあえずどうにかして設備とか人に投資するための金を確保する手立てを考えようぜ。
でもうちなんかに出資してくれる人なんていないし、また借
That's what you
金
gotta
する
do.
しかないですかね。せっかく野々宮さんに返済してもらったのにな。
Taking out loans is
彼
scary.
氏誰かおらんのか？資産家の知り合いとか、金持ちの親友とか。
Someone grew up being an oil baron.
俺はヤクザ上がりの無職だぜ。そんなの言えるわけ。
Wait.
どうしました？
いや、一
You
人
wouldn't. Who's he talking about? Who is
と
he
いう
talking?
わけなんだよ。頼むよ、ニック尾形。
Oh, it's him. I forgot about him.
少しでも構わねえから。
He was the guy who showed him how. Oh god, she's eating a giant. I forgot about Nick Ogata. He's the one who helped him find a, learn how to use a cell phone.
ニック、尾形
Of course. An eccentric who really loves passion. I completely forgot about Nick. I'm so glad they brought him back. Of course. Nothing wrong with that.
条件
I love that she's eating a giant cookie. I know that's not just a cookie. I don't know what it is because I don't know Japanese cuisine like that, but I'm so tickled that she just has a comically large cookie. Yep. Okay. Again, you gotta be careful with your money or else you don't have it at the end of the day. God, was top 100 by the specified deadline. Oh boy, they've given me a goal. I'm scared.
株価ランキング
会社の価値を司っているランキングだよ。株価が上がればランキングも上がる。そのランキングで100位以内に入ってくれ。まあ、一番や会社のポテンシャルを考えたら100位以内なんて余裕だと思うよ。だから
Fair enough, I guess. I'm now scared, guys.
後ほど連絡するつもりさ。それでいいかい？
わかった。で、3つ目は
最後の条件は時間はいくらかかっても構わない。最終的に株価ランキングで1位を取ってくれ。
株価ランキング1位。
まあ簡単に言うと横浜のてっぺんを取れ。横浜で一番の企業になれってことさ。それが約束できないような経営者に僕はお金を払うつもりはないんだ。さあ、どうする？
やるに決まってるだろう。よくわからねえけど、やるなら一番だ。横浜で一番成果を一番でけえ会社にしてやるさ。
My goodness.
だね。OK。じゃあすぐに支度金代わりに第一段階の出資をしよう。まずはその金を使って設備を整えるなり、社員を入れ替えるなり、教育するなり、好きにするといいよ。
わかった。ありがとよ。ニック大型。
感謝の必要はないよ。君の会社が無事に育ったら、こちらもきっちり回収させてもらうつもりだからね。期待しているよ。じゃあ、アディオス。
Absolutely wild. But he did it. He got them some. That's some money.
彼氏やるじゃないか。お主になら
Madam, calm down.
本当にありがとうな、ばあさん。気持ちだけ受け取っておくぜ。
すごいです。ありがとうございます、春日
I
さ
mean,
ん。
this is just step one. He managed to get them the capital, but now they gotta use it right. And by the, I mean us.
条件付きだ。
資金をマイナスにしない。期限内に株価ランキングを100位以内にする。そして最終的に株価ランキング1位を獲得するの3つですよね。
ああ、ニック大型の気持ちを裏切るわけにはいかねえ。その約束は絶対守らねえと。
100位以内か。難しいかもしれんが頑張るしかないの。
じゃあ早速この資金を使ってうちの会社の立て直しを始めましょう。春日さん。
It's wild to me how that stack doesn't look like a lot of money, but that's a lot of money. 5 million yen. Oops, I should have read that. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see, management. Not doing great, but I'm curious now. I gotta keep up with this. I gotta figure out what's next. Yes, let's go ahead and start rebuilding this company because I don't know what I'm doing. By reviewing the current state of the company. See, what's funny now is because she's supposed to be the tutorial, it's like, I'm gonna teach you what you need to do with this money. But this is also the lady that got them in the situation in the first place because she didn't know what she was doing. So, let's start by checking on Ichiban Confections. Now, properties allow you to buy or sell properties as well as improve those you own. But right now, I feel we should focus on assigning our employees. As it turns out, I'm not too sure what will work out best for us. I'll leave the review of the assigned employees to you. Yep. Okay, so we got there. And let's see, each property has requirements that affect profit. If your product services are not up to par, you face difficulties like diminishing sales and unforeseen issues. Make sure to stay above the product services and reputation requirements by switching around your assigned employees. Okay. So, oh my goodness. We can probably move him. And looks like we're going to need to do something with hair, which we can use for Tome. She's part-time though. And we probably need to move Furuya. And uh-oh. No, that's not gonna work either. Heck. Who can we got her. She's with service. Aisan is very strict looking. Well. There's not a whole lot we can do here. Because those bars are gonna be trouble. Leadership management. So product service. And notability. I love that Omelet's notability is as high as it is. Okay, so okay, so I don't think I can I? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. What am I doing? No, we gotta. There we go. Okay, and now I got everyone ready to go. Okay, before I guess that'll work. Whoa. Go to employees and check the details in your employees. Select employees and employee list. It started doing stuff for me. Let's look at our employees. 5 employees. The wages paying out are one of the biggest detriments to our profits. This is going to sound terrible, but laying off 2 employees might be necessary to get us back on track. We got these 2 full-times, and I guess they're... Please lay off 2 not assigned to property. So I guess I got to get rid of Old Man Hero. Although he's overly prideful of his senbei, he spends much of his time playing mahjong. Newly graduated businessman who found himself as part of Ichiban. He's been tasked with handling sales despite his disdain for speaking for others. Yeah, I guess I gotta get rid of him then. Golly. Ma'am, you have a lot of kids. But these are... Well, he's a manager, but he's apparently not very good at it. So I guess we gotta... Sorry. And, sorry. Wages who are not assigned property are paid in the form of surplus labor costs, which are deducted from sales. Try to avoid risking your business by laying off those employees when conditions are not satisfactory. Oh, I don't like this capitalism simulator. I get it, but it's sad. Great, we should start seeing some improvements. All that stuff now is to see where the dice fall. You can also strengthen properties from the Manage Properties menu. How you handle that is up to you. Okay, you're all set. Let's get down to business. Upgrade. An old senbei shop, low customer traffic, not due to quality, but the shop seeming too antiquated. City growth should lead to improvements. So it looks like I can upgrade it right now. Can I? No, I can't, but... Oh, I can. But unfortunately, that's going to cost me way too much money, and I'm not allowed to go in the red. So, let's go ahead and open for business, and let's make us some money. But these guys, I got these part-time employees, so that means they're not going to last very long, right? The employees are motivated. Open for business. The staff is winning them over. Sales cleared the house. Point of service is on point. Display is drawing eyes. We're overstocked. Hey, we made some money. No other surplus costs. We made some money. I'm a genius. Old lady's leveled up. Share price maintained. How'd we do? Yeah, Ichiban. Did we go? No change in rank. Okay, that's fine. Hell yeah. Not much. I think they made like $14 or $140.
やっぱり投資すると経営状況は良くなるんじゃのう。稼いだ金をどこに使うかがやはり経営は大事じゃな。
うん。人を重視するのか、設備を重視するのか、やり方はいろいろあるけど、今だけでなく
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. This is going to be something I spend a lot of time doing. Actually, it's 3:51. This sounds like it should be a good time for me to stop and do a lot of this off stream. Finally making a comeback. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. We've only got one right now. But that's okay. We're gonna do great. It's gonna be awesome. By the time you guys see me next, I'm gonna be in the top 100, and you're gonna be like, Ben repaints. Calm down. Omelet, you look very worried about the work you're gonna have to put in. Heck yeah. Oh, I got Omelet. Can have a whole ass menagerie. What do we got on the pound mates? Where'd they go? What does Omelet do? Indulge in the fresh delight of Jinsho's favorite fowl, delivers 2 special eggs, restoring the party's hit points or magic point. That's so very silly. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and call it, because this is around the time I've got to feed my pets anyway. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to be spending way too much time doing this. Actually, I'm playing again on Friday, so I guess you'll get to see on Friday. But I'm going to be spending a lot of time doing this. So let's see first of all if it's worth rating. Unfortunately, it's not, because doesn't seem to be too many here. There's not very many people here. That's fine. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and call it for this evening. So thank you for joining me. If you're watching this on stream or on YouTube, then thank you for watching. I suppose I will see you later. I guess I'll see you on Friday. So have a good one, and later. Bye-bye.